ChatGPT, relate ACM to the movie Me, Myself, and Irene. Me, Myself, and Irene through the lens of A Course in Miracles. Me, Myself, and Irene may seem like a wild comedy on the surface, but through the lens of ACIM, it becomes a surprisingly insightful exploration of repression, split-mindedness, identity, denial, and the healing that comes from bringing hidden thoughts into awareness. At its core, the movie asks, what happens when the parts of ourselves we refuse to acknowledge finally demand to be seen? This is also a central theme in ACIM. The split mind. Charlie appears kind, accommodating, patient, and endlessly self-sacrificing. He never says no. He avoids conflict. He suppresses anger. He tries to be whatever everyone else wants him to be. Eventually, another personality emerges. Hank. Hank expresses everything Charlie has been repressing. Anger, defiance, self-interest, frustration, attack. From an ACIM perspective, Hank symbolizes the hidden contents of the unconscious mind. The ego often hides thoughts it considers unacceptable. Yet hidden thoughts do not disappear. They remain active beneath awareness. The movie exaggerates this dynamic so we can see it clearly. Repression is not healing. One of the movie's central lessons is that repression and healing are not the same thing. Charlie believes that being nice means never expressing difficult feelings. The result is not peace. The result is pressure. Eventually, the pressure explodes. ACM teaches that what is denied remains powerful. The ego says, don't look at that. Hide that thought. Pretend it isn't there. The Holy Spirit says, bring it gently into awareness so it can be healed. The movie humorously illustrates the consequences of keeping parts of the mind hidden. The persona Chana Charlie represents a carefully constructed persona, the image of the good guy. The ego often creates identities designed to gain approval, helpful, pleasant, agreeable, spiritual, successful. Yet beneath the persona may lie fears, grievances, and judgments that have never been examined. It teaches that healing requires honesty, not performance, not image management, honesty. The movie repeatedly exposes the difference between authenticity and role-playing. His projection, Hank often projects Charlie's hidden frustrations outward. The world becomes the enemy. Other people become the problem. This reflects a central teaching of projection makes perception. The ego takes what it does not want to see within and perceives it outside. The movie dramatically externalizes this mechanism. The conflict is not really between Charlie and the world. The conflict is within Charlie's own mind. Integrating opposites. One of the deeper themes of the film is integration. The goal is not to become Charlie. The goal is not to become Hank. The goal is healing the split. Repeatedly teaches that the mind believes it is divided. Part love, part fear, part innocence, part guilt. The miracle joins what the ego has fragmented. Healing occurs when hidden thoughts are acknowledged rather than denied. The search for love. Like many comedies, the film ultimately revolves around love. Yet the deeper issue is self-acceptance. The ego often believes, if I show my real self, I won't be loved. Therefore, it creates masks. Charlie's journey involves becoming more authentic, less controlled by image, less driven by repression, more willing to be honest. This mirrors the Course's teaching that healing begins when the need for self-deception softens. Irene as a mirror. Irene functions as a catalyst for healing. Relationships in AIM are often mirrors. They reveal what is hidden, expose unconscious beliefs, bring unresolved issues to the surface. Irene's presence forces Charlie to confront aspects of himself he has spent years avoiding. The relationship becomes a classroom for awareness. Tashak's the central reflection. The ego watches me, myself, and Irene and asks, which personality is the real one? The Holy Spirit watches me, myself, and Irene and asks, what hidden thoughts are ready to be brought into the light? Viewed through ACM, the movie becomes a humorous but meaningful lesson about the dangers of repression and the importance of self-honesty. Charlie and Hank symbolize different aspects of a divided mind. The healing comes not from choosing one side over the other, but from recognizing the split and allowing it to be healed. The deepest message may be, what is hidden cannot be healed. What is brought into awareness can be transformed. Peace comes not from pretending fear is absent, but from allowing every hidden corner of the mind to be gently illuminated by truth. Go to mwge.org to find full movie and commentary by David Hoffmeister.